walking sticks. If you're not used to hiking, then you probably don't see the value of these things. But trust me, when you're carrying, I have a messenger pack on me now, but with a full backpack, both straps in, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, after about 2 to 3 hours, it gets to be, because of the weight pulling you this way, most people will sit this way. And walking this way with no support will usually cause problems in the low back or shoulders sooner or later. So that's why it's important to have some kind of support to balance things out. And usually it's the way you use these things, first off, to get them on. You can see that usually most of them have straps. I like the cork handles because I think they absorb sweat better. Usually you just put your hand through the strap and then bring down and choke the strap around or between the hand and the handle. Same thing with this. This is more of a monopod for my camera. You work your way through the strap and then you choke down on it and hold the strap between your hand and the handle. Foam versus cork, I'd rather have cork, and this is tailor-made to a grip. So usually when you hold these things, it's at a 90-degree angle at the elbow. You hold it so it's straight. Sometimes as you're going uphill, you want it short, so you don't have to reach so high up, whether it's this way. And when you're going downhill, you actually want it longer than usual to take your first step in a downhill position to reach forward. So for this case, I'm going to show you what I usually do and how to balance all these things. Again, the idea is that you have an extra support, whether it's an extra arm or an extra leg. The bottom line is that you want this to catch you when you are about to slip. So you don't plant them and then fall. The idea is you place, stabilize, and then you shift your weight. You should be able to hold weight with these things in any position, so that when you lift up and then plant, you're stable, right? So whether it's in front, on the side, or behind, you can certainly use them like feelers to sense if the object you're about to step on is loose or not. And you can see, I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but this is loose. This, if it was a stone, would probably topple over. If I didn't have support, I'd fall. So in going uphill, again, you want it a little longer than usual, and you plant and step. So if I was going to be reaching forward because I'm traversing a large boulder, I'd want this strong. You can see how high it is. So you want these short. You want it stable. Transfer weight. Lift up. Then going downhill, you want it longer than usual, so you can feel where the ground is, so that when you shift your weight, this is like rock climbing or bouldering. It's not a matter of just planting and jumping. It's usually planting, finding stability in this position, and then lowering, shifting weight, stepping off. Now imagine if I did that maneuver without any sticks. I'd have to lift forward and shift off with this pack on me. And that's with a surface that's dry. You know, think about a wet surface or something with moss, peat moss on it, or something of dry leaves and sand. It's always more stable to be with your sticks. So you can see the value of these things. Again, you want them short when you go up and longer when you go down. If you happen to reflexly, as you fall, if you do fall, let go, it's okay because the straps will still catch you and you can catch your arms on an object, hopefully, and not break your wrists. Or if you're getting tired, you can always just drag them through and not worry about them. But the idea of the collapsibility of these things is nice because you can always fold them away and tuck them in your pack in case you feel that you're on a stretch of, say, sand or something comfortable, about to take a break, and you want to pack them away, or on an airplane if you want to put them away, you can just stick them in your pack and then you're free to go. So I think these are invaluable as far as giving you support after an endurance hike, or giving you support with an offset weight, or giving you support if you sprain an ankle. And that's the final thing I'll make mention of is, God forbid, you're on a hike in a remote area, you've traversed ridges and canyons, and then you sprain your ankle. These are great splints for you to make it through. Even though you don't use them, or you might not need them, somebody else might need them. So lightweight because they're hollow aluminum, easy to transport, good stability, good grip even in snow or rain. You can change the baskets or change the points and cushions depending on the surface that you're traversing. But it's always useful to have them, even one. So give them a try. Try them out and practice before you get to your hike or destination. Again, and I think you can actually do exercises with these things so you get used to the handle, get used to how to rely on and trust your support when you use these things as extensions of your hands.